Alright, troops. We've been training all winter, and I really appreciate all your hard work. Warfare is hard. And now I must regret to tell you I must eat you delicious desserts. What is this? We didn't discuss weapons training. Uh-oh. Ah! Okay, I won't eat you. Now, let's go on and take on the Bug Brigade.
On the table, finally found the Grocery Gang, your shopping's gone rotten. Bug Strike. We're looking at a 10 Groceries pack, a 4 Groceries pack, and a few army crates as well.
I have a feeling there will be bugs inside them.
Yeah, I have that feeling too. Let's bug out first with this 10 Groceries Bug Strike combo pack. We have 8 visible groceries with 2 hidden inside that army crate. And we have this interesting looking Cruddy Crossbow. On the back of the box, this is what it's all about. It's time to fight the Bug Strike. The Grocery Gang are ready to battle and defend against the Bug Army invasion. Collect your trashy troops and launch them into action with the Krusty Catapult or Cruddy Crossbow. This ain't no picnic, it's an all-out war for who rules Cheaptown. Lots of epic new characters to collect, each with a small weapon accessory now. There are foot soldiers, Air Force, paracrawlers, gravy officers. I just know I'm going to call it desert warfare. Repellents, stationary officers, Bug Brigade, Army Preserves, SWAT, medics, and the limited edition Scrappy Camo. Alright then, lots of buggy stuff going around today. Let's open this one up. Okay, our 8 visibles are outside of the package with their weapons in hand. I love that we have accessories this time. However, in the long run, it's going to be pretty tricky to make sure that each one keeps the accessory that they found. I'm always a stickler for that. We'll see how things go. Maybe I'll loosen up and anyone can have whatever accessory is nearest to them. But right now, they're holding the accessory that they had in package. Very disgusting. Let's get in a little closer. I thought the blue stapler was one of the funniest, and that's why I picked up this 10-pack. Everybody meet Sargent Stuck Stapler. It's a common, but he has a stapler weapon, and I like how you could do this. Then there's this guy. Major Hairball, a common from the Air Force, a blonde hairball of muck. I think he's holding on to some sort of razor blade. Most of the Air Force have combs and mirrors and such. I think that's a straight razor. Who's that hamburger helper looking like guy? Well, that's Filthy Flipper of the Foot Soldiers, a rare figure with a spear. I always like it when the eyes are going different directions. That really makes them silly. And this loggish oaf would be Private Scabby Bandage of the Medics tribe. Having a hard time seeing this guy as a bandage. Oh, now I'm seeing it. It's kind of wrapped around his stump. Or whatever that is. This one has to be from the Foot Soldiers. Major Mud Boot, a rare Grocery Gang. Looks like he's a boot fighting with a boot accessory. Our first Gravy Officer, Private Potato, a rare Grocery Gang. Looks like he has a potato gun. And finally, something from the Bug Brigade. We have Sargent Hot Roach, a rare figure, and also one of the characters that drew me to this 10-pack. Nothing beats a roach in a biosuit of sorts with a hammer. Very clever. So, good looking crew of visible. Oh wait, there's one more. Can't forget that guy. Looks like we're getting into desert warfare with Corporal Crud Cake and a cool rolly pin weapon. This guy being common. Okay, now I can say that was a great assortment of visibles. Having the addition of weapons really uploads the play value. I just hope no one gets hurt. And for the mystery figures inside the army crate, it's not like the plastic army crates that you can buy separately. Let's see who's inside. Oh boy, these guys look great. Okay, my first paracrawler, Captain Itch E Mosquito, a special edition. Looks like he has some sort of drill weapon. The weapons fitting in real easily, by the way, into their hands. Anything trooper-like are my favorites. Kinda reminds me a little bit of army ants. And looks like the other mystery would be from the SWAT, or from the special wall crawler Groceries. I'm thinking this is Captain Waxy Earwig. All these guys being ultra rare must be because of their ultra wall crawly stickiness body, and really fascinating to look at transparent body. I love it when there's a little transparency involved. And a little sticky squishy as well. Alright, let's build the Cruddy Crossbow. There we go, in package, that's what it looks like. And we're going to have to add this little rubber band to give it some tension. Looks like we're just gonna string it around these funny little hands. There we go, quite a bit of tension in that thing. Maybe a little tricky at first to figure it out, but I ended up just looping the rubber bands around the close sides of the arms, then the back, then repositioning the arms again. And it seemed to work out pretty good. So then we have a launching disc. We'll take our figure, we'll place them on, and it looks like it says pull back here, then slide up close to your character, and then let go. Huh, not bad. Whoa, slippery. Might want to use a table that's not so smooth. Let's try one more here. Maybe grab on like this. That might hold better. Whoa, I keep flipping them. All right, one more. Bullseye. Well, that's a really fun action feature add-on to the Grocery gang. It gives you a little more to do than just the common pack of figures. Well done on that. Looks like we also have a parachute to add on. I didn't expect that, but I probably should have if I noticed paratrooper Groceries next to the paracrawlers. So bringing back Captain Itch Mosquito. Let's see if we can get him tied up. There we go. I probably did that way too fast, like I was never a Boy Scout, so my tying is pretty much atrocious. There's our little parachute. Really simple, I like that. Only 4 strings going on. Well, 2 strings, but they create, 4? So that makes it really easy, less tangling happening. And simply take the plug, if that's what you want to call it, place on the bottom of your paratrooper Grocery, and there we go. I like it. Probably going to have to drop this from something higher than 2 feet. Maybe give it like a twirl and a flip up. And there you go. So another really nice add-on feature to what normally is just a common pack of a bunch of figures. Now with accessories and manual launchers, this is a lot more fun. Let's now look at that 4-pack. And here it is, the Grocery Gang Bug Strike 4 Groceries pack. This one might be the best bang for your buck for Groceries plus a Krusty Catapult. Is the catapult always crusty? I think so. Looks like our mission statement is the same. There is just less room on the back of the box to show all the figures available. Okay then, let's release the Krusty Catapult. Alright, outside of the box with Corporal Creamed Crud, a common from Desert Warfare, and Captain Gravy Slops, a common from the Gravy Officers. I picked up this 4-pack though for Private Vile Fire Ant. I really like the look of this guy. The big black circle ant-like eyes. Really silly looking figure. Let's check out the army crate first before we test out the catapult. Awesome, it is another wall crawler Grocery. This is the ultra rare Private Krusty Beetle with a fork. At first I was worried I had a repeat there, but there are a lot of translucent purples. Wow, these are so shiny. I'm going to have to keep them in a protective crate. I don't want them getting all hairy. Alright, Krusty Catapult should be pretty self-explanatory. Looks like we've got a little peg here to place our grocery up on top, although that peg is actually not a full width of the hole under a grocery, but I think it's just there to kind of hug them a little bit. They don't want to get stuck. And we're going to probably place our finger there. We're going to pull back a little bit. We're going to give it a little toss. I imagine you could really get these guys to fly. These guys are going to be nice because they're going to kind of stick a little bit better. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're too heavy. Oh, yep, they're gonna get stuck. That's pretty funny. Let's try this guy. Oh, oh, he went flying. Oof. Yeah, so those things are gonna launch on that thing. Much more simpler than the Cruddy Crossbow, but the payoff is almost 5 times farther. Okay, 4 Grocery Gang Army crates with 2 groceries inside. I like the look of these this time. It will be fun to store them in there. Bright green, stackable, should be fun over time. Okay, we start with a general Durometer. Looks like he has a little flag accessory. Looks like an oversized blue thermometer with green stuff shooting out the top. And now we're looking at the Army Preserves of Private Scummy Honey with what looks to be a honeycomb stick. I'm surprised this one isn't really sticky for some reason. Well, good to see these guys so far. No repeats, too. Let's check out some more. Whoops, spoke too soon about repeats. That's another major hairball. Although I'm kind of somewhat interested in troop building hairballs. And we're back to the foot soldiers with Smell Shocked Sock. Foot soldiers are pretty fun. I wouldn't mind possibly boring out holes in the top of them and using them for strange feet for my G.I. Joes. Ooh, I think I have a new favorite with the rare Sargent Smellculator. Perfect silliness. And one more Desert Warfare, a common Corporal Creamed Crud. That's yucky. I like these two, good pull. One more box to open. Looks like another repeat with Private Scabby Bandage, but that's alright. With Major Maggots here from the Wall Crawler SWAT team, things are all better now. Did well with the Wall Crawly series today, and I like how they're all purple. They make for a good team. So there are the 22 Grocery Gang Bug Strike figures that I was able to find. I think a pretty good assortment for my first run. Unfortunately, was not able to find any Scrappy Camo of the metallic Camo Groceries, but perhaps that will encourage me to give this another shot sometime. For now, I would say my favorites have to be the Wall Crawler Groceries, and I really like that Bug Brigade. My favorite rare has to be Sargent Smellculator, and Sargent Stuck Stapler is a second. And I think I'll have to think about troop building those hairballs.
Let me see one of those hairballs. Oh, why did I do that?
The Grocery Gang, your shopping's gone rotten. Bug Strike from Moose Toys arrives on store shelves January 2018. The 10-pack will run about 10, the 4-pack runs about 5, and your Mystery Army crates run about $2.99 a piece. If you're into Bug Army invasions, this new Grocery Gang collection is for you, especially if you like the technology of Krusty Catapults and Cruddy Crossbows. Just make sure not to collect too many hairballs, or you may have a giant hairball jam that you will not want to clean up. That's what I have to say about that.
Squirrels make the best hairball squirrel tails around. Thanks for watching Squirrel Stampede. Please like, share, Squirrel Live.
I don't know if this is such a good idea. Ugh, those bugs are strong. You bugs will live to regret taking on the squirrel.